All right, we're back with Pillars of Eternity, and we're going right up. Let's get right into it. We're continuing up the tower. Ooh. Save it. Hard save it. Okay. Heritage Hill. Top of tower. All right. Do we have food done?
Hey.
I just need the main
I'm
people to
ready.
actually.
What?
People who need it. You.
Ready, Watcher.
Okay.
Hi?
I'm actually fine with this. Save it. This the fireball from the necklace. Okay.
Sure.
Find out how the Gwenthin machine in Heritage Hill works. Okay. Standing near the device feels like being blown about by a storm gale. The stone steps come with energy. Let's just go down.
Let's try this
I don't think it
configuration.
matters, right?
Still nothing. Confounded device.
Is this the man? Wait, is this the man or the student? Aldhelm. A man hunches over the strange mechanism, his spine a sharp ridge rising from his arched back. He's barely clothed in filthy rags, and the patches of skin you see are mottled green. A spoiled stench emanates from him. He's so intent on his work that he doesn't notice you until your shadow falls over him. When he turns and sees you, he snarls and scuttles behind the Adra pedestal. Only his bare teeth seem to have escaped decay. His eyes are yellowed and bloodshot, but they flicker with intelligence. He averts his gaze and holds a hand in front of his face.
Here. What do you want?
Shouldn't be. Tell me what happened.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
He smashes a fist into the Adra pillar. His hand makes a crunchy noise but doesn't bleed. He covers his face with his other hand.
Came to do research on the tower. Some commission from gods. It hardly matters now.
He clenches his fist in concentration. Ilot's lips twist in disgust. If I had copper skite for every fool and a master who thirsts for knowledge led to disaster, well, I never would have ended up in Gilded Vale, that's for sure. Stick to the present. When did the disaster start?
11th night. Lights in the sky and a static charge in the air. But we were so careful. We were staying in the chambers below. Trindig, my assistant, said he saw a robed figure lurking around the tower. Wore a mask. Carried knives at his sides. A trick of shadows, I told him. The next morning, we felt strange. Like we hadn't eaten in weeks. So dazed that we didn't at first notice the blood around our beds. The strange wounds that had appeared overnight. Cursed spire!
The machine.
Dormant for 2,000 years. Lifeless through hundreds of our experiments. And we wake that morning to find it spinning on its own. On its own! How can we stop what we couldn't start? Years. I know how these things work, but I don't know how this happened. Nowhere to go. That's the problem. Their souls are trapped here like flies in a jar, clinging to rotting meat.
Oh. He turns to you in a sudden burst of passion. He gazes at the Forstone district beneath the tower. He gestures to the street. Slow down. So what does the machine have to do with souls?
But I can't.
No time to slow down.
Hold a magnet over iron splinters and they stick, yes? Rub your hand over weirwool, and the hair of your head will follow it. So it is with this machine.
A tremor of frustration runs through his face. He looks at you and runs his tongue along the edges of his fine, strong teeth. He quickly looks away.
Why? For what? And how many others lie buried in the ruins of Erglanfath?
It has the power to manipulate souls.
Focus on this one. It's imprisoned our souls in our bodies. Cut the root between essence and flesh. Left a dwindling soul stuck in a shriveling husk.
He screws his fist into his eyes. So there was a stranger in the tower the night this happened.
Distant, he saw him. We laughed. Said he was spooked by the cemetery. Perhaps it was already too late. I don't know what he did, but by morning the machine was on and we were slain.
Oh.
People were already on the streets, complaining of neighbors and family members acting strangely.
His lips work soundlessly as if he can't remember or can't say his name. Oh, he can't say the assistant's name. And what happened to the rest of your team?
The district had already been sealed. So we fed when we needed and locked ourselves in the tower to work. And then there came a time when the hunger struck. And there was hardly anyone left.
But you're not like the girls in the street.
Will be. My body is dead. My soul, imprisoned in this corpse, only makes it seem otherwise. And as the body decays, so does the mind. Until nothing is left but the hunger. The only way to forestall the process is through a regular infusion of essence. Living flesh is the only ready supply.
That's what the woman's doing in that house. Something gurgles in his throat and he grimaces. He heaves and retches, eyeing you strangely. He's gonna attack us.
Hunting men and women in the early days of the affliction. Picking off soldiers that came to investigate. But I'd do it again. I'll do it as long as I must to end this disaster.
I'm not proud of any of it. I hate that there's some that's cut off and I don't understand why. One shaky hand scratches at his bare, sore-eaten chest.
End this. Help me find sustenance.
His eyes glitter and he licks his lips with a cracked and shriveled tongue. How can I help?
It's Harridan, shrew. Squanders her research on frivolities, then refuses to make herself useful. Runes. The runes are the last part of the puzzle. Acantha knows them. She gives them to you, and you can turn the machine off. Release our souls.
Fine with I'm okay with that. He snarls, he shivers, scowling. She wasn't here the night the machine came on, staying with her patron somewhere near, too good to be burdened with our ignorant company. I'll get the words from Acantha.
She was here, in the district. Probably here still, always prepared. Clever lady, that one. And perhaps you'll bring me something. Something to keep me sharp. Then I show you a secret about the machine. Something to make you strong.
A violent tremor racks his body. This is an animancer in his natural state, Watcher. Never has he respected the sanctity of the god's creation. Only now he no longer has the cunning to hide it. He should be put down like a sick animal, although not without first putting his spirit to the flames test. Okay, we know where she is. Promise to show me over. I don't care about this right now. I kind of want to kill him in the end. Let's save it. Let's leave it for now.
I shall be discreet. Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
All right. A winding staircase runs through the core of the tower, providing access to all. Oh, I love this. Proceed to the bottom. I'll have to go through all the floors. Save it. Where's the actual student? I wonder if he actually died. Look at this house. I just want to see something. I don't remember. I think we went through the house. We did. It was the mausoleum. It was the mausoleum that was locked out. Oh yeah, I don't need that right now. Save it. Save it. Oh, wait. Because I don't trust her at all. We're
I'm
gonna put
ready.
you here. We're gonna put you here. Yeah, we're gonna put
What?
you center. We're gonna put
Hey.
I'm ready. I'm here.
you here. We're gonna also put you, you know, there.
How may I help? Indeed.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's save it.
You return. What have you come seeking this time?
I need the words that operate the Engwenthan machine in the tower.
That fool Aldhelm. He sent you, didn't he? I can hardly believe he's had the cleverness to survive. That simpleton thinks he can understand how to use something without understanding what it is, or why it is.
She laughs, a noise that blends the crunch of dry leaves with something piercing and white hot. You feel a hot core of pride smoldering at the center of her soul.
He dabbles with ancient and powerful devices, with all the finesse of a blacksmith. He sends you here to petition me for aid after years of disparaging my research. I'll bet he didn't even tell you the tower's name, did he? That's his problem. Always looking for solutions without caring for meaning.
She shakes her head as she pokes at the fire with renewed ferocity. The problem's inherited chill. What's the name?
Ter Nuneth. It's called
Ter
Ter
Nuneth.
Nuneth. They built the machine atop it to contain souls, hold them in place. But the others I've seen, machines scattered all over the Deerwood, are relays, built to move souls.
Huh. Ikinta closes her eyes. Her voice is suddenly soothing. She stands and turns to you, wiping parchment dry hands on her clothes. Why would the Engwenthans have wanted to tether souls like this?
Perhaps they didn't. Perhaps that's why they built no other machines like this one. We now see the Engwithans as masters of soul manipulation, but they couldn't have attained their expertise without copious trial and error. Perhaps this was one such experiment.
But why would they move souls?
Another mystery. Hypothetically, anywhere they wished. The real question,
It was
as always,
where would they
is
move
why?
souls?
To intermix them the way a player shuffles his deck, the way a farmer rotates his fields? To collect them like butterflies under glass? To melt them down for raw essence? Unfortunately, I don't know.
And how do you operate the machine? A top tier now-net?
Back to these tinkers' concerns. And what would you do with these tethered souls if I told you?
She crosses her arms over her unmoving chest. I'll release them.
So you say. And just what would you release them to? They'd abandon their existence here for another somewhere else, equally aimless and meaningless.
I could help you, but I won't. The pride lodged in her soul flares up, twisting into the shape of something that writhes and squeals within her. Here, I have specimen aplenty and time enough to observe them all. It's every scientist's dream. The answer is no. Extinguish her pride. Oh man, but it's the pride of part of her. It rides though. Let's extinguish her pride. Do I want to though? The fate of those trapped souls is more important. They're inconsequential. Their existence means nothing. They don't even understand their predicament, which you and I see so clearly. Her pride blazes on. Through them, I'll accomplish more than any of my peers. And hoarding knowledge. Wait, and who would know about it? The pride thing flickers as the flames around it ablate. All I've learned, years of studying the Gwenthan language, no one understands it better than me. That counts for something. Your opportunities here are finite. One day, the knowledge will die with you. The pride hisses and sputters. It's little more than an ember now. You're wrong, but there's no conviction in her voice. I'll build it forever. I'll cling to it. That will give me something. Let's extinguish her pride. Because I don't know about these two yet. You reach for it, but it's still too hot to grasp in your mind for more than a second. It may not be much, but it's still something. You can't take that away from me. But will that really be enough for you? The dying cinder clings to life. It will. It must be. Teach me what you know. I'll make sure that it grows and your legacy lives on. The words finally quench her pride, and all that remains is a blackened diamond hard rock. You cast it away, where it melts into the darkness.
So be it. My studies and efforts shall grow through yours.
Her voice is calm and quiet.
These are the words you need.
Her cold, dry fingertips rest on your temples, and you feel her reaching into your mind, forming images from the darkness. Runes flash through your head, but they're no longer just pictures. They have meaning, and you understand them. They're commands. Something triggers in your mind, a distinct memory unearthed from a past life long since buried. You can see a vast array of runes, far more than Enchanted has shown you, and you know their sound and their meaning and how they fit together. The language of Ingwith once more at your command.
Something has awakened in your mind. You understand far more than I ever did. Take this knowledge then, and do what you will with Ter Nunith. Now that you understand its purpose, it will serve you in whatever way you wish.
She retreats from you. You said that the other towers around the Drywood were constructed to move souls. Why would the Gwentans have wanted to do that? Another mystery. Hypothetically, anywhere they wished. The real question, as always, is why. To intermix them the way a player shuffles his deck, the way a farmer rotates his fields, to collect them like butterflies under glass, to melt them down for raw essence? Unfortunately, I don't know. I still don't understand why they would want to build a machine like that. Perhaps they didn't. Perhaps that's why they built no other machines like this one. We now see delinquents as masters of soul manipulation, but they couldn't have attained their expertise without copious trials and error. Perhaps this was one such experiment. And how do you know so much about the tower again? I read the runes like a journal. I understand their meaning. People like Endhelm trying to read them like instruction manuals, and in doing so, they miss their true meaning completely. What do I do with the tower now that I know these
Turn
words?
it off, I expect. That will be easy now that you can read the runes. The vessels would still roam, but striking them down would return their essence to the cycle. But be careful. That machine controls hundreds of souls, and that volume of essence could easily overload it. Improperly channeling the essence would destroy the machine along with the souls. It would be a terrible loss for posterity.
If only we could get all the animators together in one place, perhaps we could destroy their souls as well. Explain how the control words work. Harnessing the power of Tir Noneth is about understanding what it was designed to do. You know the words and their meanings. You can speak them, and the tower shall obey. All right. Is someone a deer leveled? Save it. Because I want to see.
Always a pleasure to speak with someone who appreciates true learning.
The vampire smiles with bloodless lips. Okay, let's level a deer. Right after 6. Okay. Let's do this one. Specialization. This stuff kind of sucks. Vigorous defense becomes fiercely determined to deflect all incoming blows. Oh, once per encounter. 15 seconds. Adventurer. No, knight. Noble, peasant. Unbending is what? Draw strength from his or her own indomitable spirit, causing them to regenerate 50% of health lost from an attack. Repress. Barrage. Discipline barrage on his training. Accuracy, that's not bad. Guardian stance. All of his or her energy defending. No. Critical defense. Expends extra effort to repel the most savage blows, causing a percentage of all incoming, maybe actually. So critical defense, clear out, melee weapon, no. Into the fray, no. Overbearing guard. Disengagement attacks have increased accuracy and will knock enemies prone. That's fearless. Immune to the frightened and terrified. Let's do fearless. All right, let's save it. Are you guys still in here? Kinda. It should be safe go now. Thank you. Now, will she be upset? That's the question. Gained reputation minor. Didn't we not? Oh, it's a minor increased defiance. Hero moderately good. How upset are you gonna be?
Always a pleasure to speak with someone who appreciates.
All right, you're not that upset. I'm happy. He should be able to figure something out.
Hey there.
Okay. All right.
Sure.
Now I'll save it. He's crap. I guess we have to go through all the way up again. Oh, it's not that bad though. Oh wait. Save it. To the top. Save it. He's gonna be annoying, isn't he? Anham looks much worse than before. Well, maybe not than before. His rotted flesh hangs loosely, and sores have eaten away patches of skin at his joints. He looks at you with a strange glimmer in his eyes.
Flesh.
Son of a gun. He takes a tentative, scuttling step towards you. He doubles over, coughing up strings of black bile. He seems to have forgotten about you for the moment. Deal with the machine. I'm not sending anybody to him. It's too late. He can die at this point. Let's try to get this done. Oh wait. Let's do this. Let's save it. And I don't trust him, so okay now. Jagged Adra pillar rises in front of you, encased in stonework and runs through with copper veins. The panel is covered with runes which you can now understand. You recognize words for end and for hold. The dial is currently fixed on hold. You also recognize by an inscription that the manner in which you turn the dial is a means of throttling the device. Oh man. Um hmm. I really just want to release them. So which one would be which? Hmm. Which one? And maximize. We're in hold right now. I'm just confused on what is what. Does end turn it off? Hmm. Let's overload it. Wait, actually, am I missing something? That's what I want. That's what I care about right now. Pause when I tried. Okay, if we go to the freaking journal, then biography, there's something change. Animated even in death. Explain that there are other similar machines scattered throughout the dry wood. Huh. You know what? It's Hard save. Before major decision. All right. Let's do it. Maximize the energy, the machine's throttle in hopes of overloading the machine. Muttering a command, you give the dial a violent twist. The moving spires spin faster and faster, wobbling from their axis. The light filling the machine quickly becomes too bright to behold. You look away and cover your ears, but the thunderous crash that follows shakes the floor beneath you. When you look back, the machine is in ruins, never to be used again. Mm. To prevent the machine from ever being used again, I sacrifice the trapped souls. That's what overload. Nope. That's actually not what I wanted to do. I want to. Let's try end. As the command words leave your lips, the dial sinks into the hydra beneath your hands. Something like a thunderclap sounds overhead. The glow fades from the machine as it falls dormant. Which means the soul's inherited heal can be returned to the cycle. That's what I care about. That's what I care about. I'm saving it. And even if it would have been love better to destroy it, I want the souls to go through. Lore. And do I? Yeah, let's do lore. Level 5. 2. Torment. Raise the target's resolve, creating 2 less powerful bird. That's cool. Wall of Force. Let's keep Wall of Force. Form of the helpless beast. Get the enemy into a pig. That's funny. Can move quickly but for defenses. Safeguard. He or she immediately knocks all close enemies prone. Spirit Lance. Call of Slumber. Let's do the Call of Slumber and the Wall of Force. Yeah. Ooh, a mastery. Mastering a spell allows a free use of that spell once per encounter. Oh, that's freaking cool. Wizards master spells do not need to be in their grimoire in order to gain the free use. So this means I can take it off. Oh man. This can maybe double. Was this double? Or shield? Damage reduction and concentration bonus. Or is hit or crit. Let's do spirit shield actually. I do like wizard's double, but high deflection. You know what? No, Wizard's Double. We'll actually use it. Oh, Wizard's Double. And I can take it out his freaking grimoire.
Hi?
Oh. Oh, it's not even in his grimoire. Son of a gun. 5. Nope, it was 4, wasn't it? Oh, was it? Oh, that's the one. So let's do. You have Wizard's Double. That's what's going. Do you? Mirrored image. It's fine. Hmm. Endurance and hell. Let's actually get this. Okay. Save. Let's try this again. Add hell.
Still and silent. It's finally over.
Let's go.
Sure.
I wonder what would have happened
Eyes open.
if we. What would happen to him when we destroyed it? Oh. Huh.
Slowly now.
Still and silent.
Save it.
It's finally over.
Go down to level 1. Is something here? Oh, this is the. Never mind. Okay. Save it.